Welcome to Team Tigio Court TV, where we upload videos every single day. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share our videos. 907.0385, both felonies of the third degree. In regards to sentencing, there is no agreement, and just for purposes of the record, and so it's clear, those counts that the defendant is pleading to occurred on different dates and are based on different sexual conduct. So it's the state's position that those would not merge.
Thank you. Mr. Mastandrea.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Rod Mastandrea on behalf of Kevin Kreider. Your Honor, that is an accurate recitation of the plea agreement that has been gone over with my client, and my client does intend to enter a guilty plea to those charges. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Kreider, how old are you?
Would you like us to stand?
No.
60.
How far did you go through school?
I graduated, but I don't have the knowledge to. I've got second grade reading.
All right. Are you able to read and write?
No.
Do you understand the English language?
Yeah.
All right. Prior to coming to court, have you taken any drugs or alcohol or any prescription medication in the last 48 hours?
No, I've been in jail.
Have you ever been diagnosed with or treated for any mental illness?
No.
Did you get a copy of the indictment in this case?
Yeah.
All right, it's been represented to me you're going to plead guilty to count 6, rape, a felony of the first degree, count 7, rape, a felony of the first degree, count 13, sexual battery, a felony 3, and count 14, sexual battery, a felony 3, and then the remaining counts will be dismissed at the time of sentencing. Is that your understanding?
Yeah.
All right, before I accept your guilty plea is being made freely, knowingly, and voluntarily. I'm going to ask you some questions. If you don't understand a question, stop me, or if you want to talk to Mr. Mastandrea some more, let me know and I'll give you more time. You understand that?
Yes.
You have a constitutional right to have a trial, either to me or to a jury of 12 Lake County citizens. Do you understand that right?
Yeah.
Are you waiving that right?
Yeah.
If you go to a jury trial, all 12 members must agree to a guilty verdict before you can be found guilty. Do you understand that right?
Say that again?
If you go to a jury trial, all 12 members of the jury must agree to a guilty verdict before you can be found guilty. Do you understand that right?
Yeah.
Are you waiving that right?
Am I waiving? Yes.
If you go to a trial, the prosecutor will call witnesses to testify against you. Do you understand that the prosecutor must prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt at a trial?
Yeah.
After the witnesses are done testifying for the prosecutor, you have the constitutional right to have your lawyer cross-examine the witnesses. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you go to trial, you have the right to have witnesses come here and testify for you. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If those witnesses refuse to come to court, then I'll issue an order called a subpoena to make them come here and testify. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
You have the right to testify at a trial if you want to. Do you understand that right?
Yeah.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
You have the constitutional right to not testify at trial if you do not want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you decide not to testify at trial, nobody is permitted to comment on that decision. Do you understand that?
Say that again?
If you went to a trial and you decided you didn't want to testify, nobody's allowed to comment on that. Nobody could say, look, he must have done it because he didn't testify. Nobody could say anything about it. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
If you go to trial and you're found guilty, you have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that right?
I understand what you're saying.
Well, if you went to a trial and you were found guilty at the trial, you would have a right to appeal that guilty verdict. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
And are you waiving that right?
Yeah.
All right. If you filed an appeal, then you would have the constitutional right to have a lawyer represent you in the appeal. Do you understand that right?
Yeah.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you could not afford to hire a lawyer, one would be provided for you free of cost to you. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
If you were to file an appeal, you would be entitled to have a transcript of all the hearings in this case. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
No?
Pardon?
Let me see. Yes or no?
Yes, because it's a trial,
Yeah.
the appeal for the trial, not the appeal for the sentence.
So do you understand that right?
Yes.
And are you going to waive that right?
Yeah.
All right. If you could not afford a copy of the transcripts, if it came to that, there would be no charge to you to get them. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right. If you plead guilty here today, you will not have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about any of these rights that we've gone over?
No.
Do you still want to plead guilty to counts 6, 7, 13, and 14?
Yeah.
Do you understand by pleading guilty, you're fully admitting your guilt to the charges?
Yeah.
Do you understand by pleading guilty to these felonies that you're voluntarily giving up your freedom for whatever period of time that I would sentence you to prison?
Yeah.
Count 6, charge of rape as a felony of the first degree. There's a mandatory prison sentence of at least 10 years up to your lifetime. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Count 7, which is rape, is also a felony 1 with a mandatory prison term of at least 10 years up to your lifetime. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Count 13, sexual battery, is a felony of the third degree with a maximum prison sentence of 60 months. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Got to verbalize
Yes.
it. Count 14, sexual battery, is a felony of the third degree with a maximum prison term of 60 months. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
On the counts 6 and 7, on each count, there's a maximum fine of up to $20,000 on each count. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And on counts 13 and 14, on each one, there's a maximum fine of $10,000 on each. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Now, I could give you a consecutive sentence. That means one sentence after another for the separate offenses. If I did that, you face a...
Your Honor, I did make a mistake in the plea paperwork. I put 30 years. That should be 30 years to life.
Right.
I explained it that way.
If I gave you a maximum consecutive prison sentence, then you would face a maximum prison term of at least 30 years up to your lifetime. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And the maximum fine would be $60,000. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you have any question about the penalties on these charges?
No.
And, Your Honor, you may have already said it, but the prison is mandatory on count 6 and 7.
I did say that with regard to each count.
Thank you.
All right, you are pleading guilty to sexually oriented offenses, and by law you'll be classified as a Tier 3 offender. And as a result, you're required to register and verify information about yourself with in-person verification every 90 days. Do you understand that registration and reporting requirement?
Yeah.
I didn't hear your answer to that.
Yes.
Okay. There are also requirements for reporting if you change your address during the term that you're required to report. Do you understand that?
Yes.
The failure to register, failure to verify residence at specified times, or failure to provide notice and change of residence address or other required information will result in a separate criminal prosecution. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you understand that your felony conviction will prevent you from owning or possessing a firearm?
Yeah.
Do you understand that after your release from prison, you will be placed on post-release control for 5 years under the parole authority?
Yeah.
They will place conditions on you. If you violate their conditions, the parole authority could return you to prison for up to 9 months for each of your violations up to 1/2 of my sentence. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
If that violation is a new felony, then you could get an additional consecutive prison sentence for that violation. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And if that were to occur, the maximum prison term for the post-release control violation would be the greater of 12 months or the time left under post-release control. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you understand that during the mandatory period of your prison sentence, you are not eligible for judicial release?
Under the mandatory term of your prison sentence, you cannot get out by the judges letting you out. You have to serve the mandatory time first. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Now, has anybody promised you that I would be lenient on you just because you're pleading guilty today?
No.
Has anybody promised you what I will sentence you to in this case?
No.
Do you understand at the time of sentencing, the prosecutor may make a recommendation, your lawyer may make a recommendation. You understand I don't have to follow either of those recommendations.
Yeah.
Have you had enough time to talk with Mr. Mastandrea before pleading guilty today? Have you had enough time to talk to Mr. Mastandrea about this guilty plea and pleading guilty today?
Yes.
Has he discussed everything about your case and answered all of your questions?
Yeah.
And are you satisfied with the advice he has given you?
Yes.
Have you been threatened or coerced in any way to plead guilty today?
No.
Are you freely, knowingly, and voluntarily entering your guilty plea?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No.
Ms. Alessi, if this case went to trial, what would the evidence show?
The evidence would show that the victim in this case is Savannah Rux and the defendant is her biological father. And on or between December 7th of 2020 and March 2nd of 2025 in Lake County, Ohio, when the victim was between the ages of 10 and 14 years of age, the defendant engaged in sexual conduct with her, specifically fellatio, cunnilingus, anal, and vaginal penetration.
All right, Mr. Mastandrea, anything you want to add to those facts?
Thank you. No, Your Honor.
Mr. Kreider, did you hear what Ms. Alessi said? The facts would show if this case went to a trial.
Yeah.
And are those facts true?
Yeah.
What is your plea to count 6, rape of felony 1?
Guilty.
What is your plea to count 7, rape a felony 1?
Guilty.
What is your plea to count 13, sexual battery a felony 3?
Guilty.
And what is your plea to count 14, sexual battery a felony 3?
Guilty.
All right, Mr. Mastandrea?
What do you mean?
Have, yeah, no, but have him initial in the margin and then have him, I didn't want him to sign it before I did it, but just have him initial next to his signature, okay, and then you can sign it. In the margin and then next to his signature also, okay?
Well, they just said there was an error in here. They put to life, so you got an initial right here for me. Just put your initials right here, and then put your initials right here. There.
Right where?
Right there. And then right next to your signature as well. Is that right, Jeff?
Yeah.
And then what?
Right over here too, next to this.
Yeah, you got, did you sign it, Rod?
Not yet. I'll sign it right now.
I've witnessed the defendant and his attorney sign their plea of guilty here in open court.
All right, Mr. Kreider, is this your signature on this written plea of guilty?
Yes.
And did you sign it voluntarily?
Yes.
Do you want me to accept your written plea of guilty?
Yes.
All right, I'll accept the written plea of guilty. Defendant was present when counsel advised of all of his rights, made a knowing, intelligent, voluntary waiver. He understands the nature of the charge, the consequences of his guilty plea, and the maximum penalty. Find it to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary, I will accept his plea of guilty and find him guilty of count 6, rape of felony 1, Count 7, rape, a felony 1. Count 13, sexual battery, a felony 3. And count 14, sexual battery, a felony 3. I'm going to refer this for a pre-sentence report and victim impact statement. Sentencing will be on November 21 at 10 a.m. and the bond is revoked. Anything else? Celeste?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Andrea?
No.
All right.
Well, is it possible that the date can be moved from November 21st? I will not be in town for that, from that day through the Thanksgiving holiday week.
All right. A second.
Is that okay? Your Honor, I can potentially be the following, the first week of December.
I'm not going to be here that week. I'm going to be in Columbus. You're gone when? The 21st?
I'm actually leaving the evening of the 20th. And then I'll be back, but I won't be back until the evening of the 26th. But that's not Thanksgiving.
Right. How about the 20th?